Ashwini Adhikari and I am welcoming you to our virtual class. So our today's topic is the Major Dhyan Chand. Major Dhyan Chand work is immemorable in the history of our country. So students, here this match, okay, this lesson is related to our Olympic Games in 1936. Okay, so in that in 1936 there were Olympic Games were going on, and we knows very well we all are under control of the Britishers. So our Indian flag was like this. At 1936, our Indian flag was like this, and this is the picture of the flag of the Berlin. This is the flag of the Berlin, means it is a Germany. Okay, these are the flags. So at the time of Saturday, 15th August 1936, that was the day of hockey finals during the Olympic event. Okay, means the in 1936 Olympic event held in Berlin, but where in Berlin? Berlin, it is in Germany. Berlin, it is in Germany. And in 1936, who held the Olympic Games in 1936? Berlin held the, Germany held the Olympic Games. And we all are aware about the Germany. We had defeated several teams, and at last our Indian team and the Germany team enter in the Olympic. They enter in the Olympic Games, and we know, and the host of the Olympic, they all were expecting that only Germany is going to win the hockey match, and that's why the Hitler, the ruler of the Germany, he came to India. He came to see the final of this match. Okay, and we are on this day. That's 15th August 1936 was the last day of the Olympic Games. So it is not possible. It is not possible to postpone. It is not possible to postpone this match. Why? Because that was the last day. Okay, and all the day before, the rain get heavily. The entire field of a hockey become a waterlogged. That, as we discussed, that was the last day of the hockey team. Okay, so we cannot postpone. So it is decided that we this final match, hockey's final match, is going to play on that day only. And see, in this picture, this is a crowd. This is the crowd of 1936 who came to see a match in between Germany and the India, because all were knowing that only Germany is going to win this match, is only going to win this match. And around how many people were there? There are 42,000 people. 42,000 people, they entered in the hockey stadium. And along with this, there are various princes of Bhopal and few other Indians are also there to support our Indian. So here, along with this 42,000 crowds, already they were present to see this match. But along with that, who were there? The Maharaja of Baroda states are also there. Prince of Bhopal are also there, and a few other Indians to support it. Then later on, exactly at 11 a.m., the match gets started. Then the German team, they have adapted a various strategy. Such a means if it is any game, whether it is a hockey, whether it is a football, or whether it is a cricket, a specific strategy we have to form. In the same way, Germany also adopted a strategy against the Indian. Then they started to play so aggressively. They wanted to defeat the Indian. Then, but no team can make a goal during a first half an hour. Okay, in first half an hour means 30 minutes, no one make the goals. But at 32nd minute, the Roop Singh makes a first goal, and he makes a goal in a difficult angle. From there, it is not possible to make a goal, but the Roop Singh make a goal. Student, these are the real pictures of 1936 Olympic hockey game. Here the Berlin, here you can see the picture of our Major Dhyan Chand, and it's a Roop Singh picture. Okay, then in a first half, 32 seconds, the goal is made by the Roop Singh. Okay, then in the second half, Indian team was also finding out from where they can make a goal. Entire team, they played one. Means no one is thinking about me, मैं जीतूंगा, मैं goal करूंगा, I'm going to defeat. No, the entire team, they are coming, they are playing as a one, and they made 3 more goals against the Germany. Already they make 1 goal. Later on, again they make 3 goals against them. 2 of them, means that 3 games, 2 goals are made by the captain of Indian team, Major, it's a Dhyan Chand. It's a Dhyan Chand. However, German players, because already 4 goals were there, and the German players wanted to defeat India. So they trying their level best to win. And they, because they are trying level base, so they succeed to make 1 goal. But now what happened? Only few last minutes were left. What will happen? Then Dhyan Chand, they at last, the Dhyan Chand decided, I'm supposed to win this match against the Germany, and he doesn't want to allow the players of Germany to make any goal. So see in this picture, you can see Major Dhyan Chand has at the beginning, he wore a spike shoes. Then, but this spike, with the help of this spike shoes, we cannot run so fast. So what he did, he removed the shoes. He removed the shoes and removed the socks and began to run the barefoot. Barefoot means he didn't wear any shoes and socks. And with the skill of the dribbling and a near magical, means with the help of his skill, he passed after another player in the D, that is the defender. It means that what he did, he started to run on a barefoot, and he gives that ball to the defender. Defender means the opponent's area from where we are going to make the goals. So did not let but the Major Dhyan Chand didn't pass ball to the defender, and the Indian team scored 3 more goals again. And Dhyan Chand could easily made the goals himself from his own position. But see, he can make a goal from his position, but he never wanted to play for his selfishness. So he passed the ball to other. So skillfully, he took a ball away from the German defender and made it possible to the defender, so that the defender can make a goal against Germany for our country. By seeing all these things, whatever the strategy drawn by the Germany, all these are the fruitless. Fruitless means there is no useful of that strategy, and the our team India won against the Major Dhyanchand. And the German, some of the then some frustrated German players, they started to play a rough game. वो चिढ़ गए थे because we score many goals, so they started to play rough game. German goalkeeper, they pounced on Major Dhyanchand, and Major, because of that pounce, he get hurt. But the Dhyanchand was a true soldier. After the first aid, immediately Major Dhyanchand returned to the court of the hockey, and there also he shows his spectacular games. बहुत अच्छा वहाँ पे games दिखाया. And at last, the Major Dhyanchand scored a goal a match just the when it going to be draw. Okay, because when the match games become draw, when the points are equal, okay, then it was decided the match is going to draw. But at that time he goal, and we Indian team vote third time. We scored third time in the Olympic game. So Indians were the third time Olympic winners and the Olympic gold medal. Then because of this, everyone get impressed the game of the Dhyanchand, and by seeing this, that because everyone knows that who is going to win this match, and at the beginning we have seen that the Hitler was also show his presence for this match, but then somewhere he feel that his German is going to be lose this match, so he left the stadium before the match was over, and the Dhyanchand get impressed. Sorry, this Hitler get impressed by Major Dhyanchand's game. Then here means some said that means we get the information that after the match, the German dictator means a major this Hitler meet the Dhyanchand, and he offers the higher salary and higher rank in the German army. But Major Dhyanchand denied that. He refused that because he wanted to do everything for our country. Okay, and he celebrated the victory of the Olympic, and Hitler awarded a special, along with the Olympic gold medal, he awarded a special gold medal to the Dhyanchand. That's why all his courage, all his work, okay, because of this, Indian National Sports Day is celebrated as a 29th August, and 29th August is a birthday of a Major Dhyanchand. 29 August is a birthday of Major Dhyanchand. That's why his birthday we are celebrating in India as a National Sports Day. We are celebrating it. Okay. And student, here I just wanted to tell you that why actually basically his surname was not a Chand. His surname was not a Chand. Then why his surname is Chand? Because he was a soldier. He was a soldier, and he has to practice. He has to work for the Indian army. But he was to do something for the hockey. He wanted to play the hockey. That's why he practiced the hockey game on the moonlight. The moonlight. That's why coach his coach called it as a chant. That's why this person is called it as a Dhyan Chand. Chand means it's a moonlight. Okay, and why we called it him as a Major Dhyan Chand? Because he was a soldier in a Indian army. Okay, students, here we have done with our lesson.